I'm going to show you how to replace the restrictor gate on your PXN0082 Arcade Stick controller. What's up, everybody? My name is Flows, and today I'm going to show you how to replace the restrictor gate on your PXN0082 Arcade Stick. The process is really simple. My first time doing it, the only thing I used was a screwdriver. That's it. Lucky for you, this isn't my first time. So I'm going to show you the proper way of doing it using a 1/8 drill bit and a power drill. Although while a power drill is not necessary, it can be done. Let's jump right into the video. Now, once you get your octagonal restrictor gates, first thing you want to do is see that there's a clear side and a color side. You are going to be drilling through the colored side only on the indentions only where the indentions have prongs on the other side. What I mean is, when you get your restrictor gate will have these clear prongs, these clear crowns. Some of them, this one is already pre-drilled, but on each corner you'll see 1 and 2. What I did was, through the colored side with the crowns pointing out, I found the corresponding dimple and I drilled that dimple out, removed the shard of plastic so that the corresponding screw would go through. I used the same original screws in this original restrictor gate. And to show you that these holes line up, here you go. This is what you're looking for. Once you drill the holes in your restrictor gate and put that to the side, you want to grab your controller. Now it's time to remove the screws. There's a total of 6 screws, 2 that are going to be visible and 4 behind each one of these stoppers. Once you removed all 6 screws, remember the USB is on the back side. We want to open clamshell towards the USB. The reason why is because that USB cable is connected right at the source. So we can put that down and now unplug the USB port and bottom plate. This is what the inside of your PXN looks like. These are 30mm buttons. So if you want to replace them, the Quanbas or the Sanwa 30mm buttons are a great way to go. But I like the buttons that come with these. They're a lot better than the Mayflash plastic buttons. I have two Mayflash. I have the standard Mayflash with the purple buttons, and then I have the Sanwa. I like controllers. But getting back on topic. What you're gonna do is remove these 4 screws from this restrictor gate. This is the restrictor gate that's gonna come standard inside your unit. It's very easy to remove. You remove those 4 screws from those 4 slots, and then you'll take something to pop these prongs, to loosen these prongs, and it just pops right off. Once you've done that, you'll align the new restrictor gate with the prongs, with the color side facing out, meaning we're gonna want the gold side touching the base of our controller plate. So since I'm holding it upside down, it's actually gonna look like this, if I'm making sense. Okay, I'm making sense. So now take those 4 screws and those 4 holes that you drilled and run those screws right on through and tighten them down. What you're doing is you're tightening down the directional weights to the top plate. And the rest is going to sit freely. Once you've done that, you're pretty much done. All you'd have to do is plug in your USB, put the base plate back on. You see, there's nothing to it. There's nothing holding this in place. It has a housing unit, but what the gold prongs serve as is the legs to hold it up, to the roof of the controller. So it's giving, you're not losing any, the same height that you got from this restrictor gate, you are getting from this restrictor gate. I don't know how to explain it, but if you remove the prongs, if I were to remove the prongs from the standard restrictor gate, you would see that this prong and this prong are almost identical in height. The difference is the depth in the actual base. So they are the same height, but the thickness of the restrictor gate makes the difference. So these are the legs of your restrictor gate, of your arcade stick, which means there's nothing else that you have to tighten down or do anything. The box will clamshell and give it that secure fit that it needs. So put your controller back together. I'm gonna put the screws in now. Okay. But you're pretty much done, guys. It's as simple as that. I know I shouldn't be working off screen, making you guys think I'm doing something else. And that's it, guys. That's your PXN0082 mod of the day. Now, all is left to do is plug this thing up and start gaming.